Welcome everyone to Begin With Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today we'll do a 15-minute Tai Chi flow that's designed to cultivate self-compassion and inner strength. All right, if you're here live, type in Team Live, or if you're on the replay, type in Team Replay just to connect. All right, and we'll do a Tai Chi flow. So also at the end, stick around till the end if you can. I'm going to share a poem with you as well. All right, but for now, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. All right, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along the best you can. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen and taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. And as you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine. Abdominal breathing. You can always breathe normally, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or out through the mouth. Just taking a moment to feel into the body. Just feeling present in the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment and then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. The arms can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy, bring it in towards the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just feeling the sensations. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front to shoulder height. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, floating down like a gentle rain. Opening the door, the start of the journey. One more time, rising up. Softening down. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline of the body, pressing up overhead, floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. Opening the shoulders and the chest, decompressing the spine. One more time, holding up the sky. This time, this hand here is going to lift the moon right off into the clouds. Palm faces down as it brushes across the water. The other hand lifts the moon. Palm faces down, brushing across. Once again, gentle rotation. All right, one more time, lifting the moon. This time, both hands float up towards the sky as we gaze at the moon. Palms face down, brushing across, rotating the hands, facing up towards the sky. Once again, just a gentle rotation, never forcing it, just easing in. One more time, gazing at the moon. And then from here, both hands float down, they drift up to shoulder height. And then switching sides. This time the palms face away. The hands drift across the horizon and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. It's like we're making strokes with our hands. Nice brush strokes right across. This time the arms float up and over like a big wave. The Chen circles. And just coming up as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time on this side, Chen circles. And then reverse direction with the arms, floating up to shoulder height, palms face away, the hands drift across the horizon and down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. One more time, breathing in Breathing out. This time the arms float all the way up and over the chin circles, opening the shoulders, lubricating the joints, creating freedom of movement. One more time, chin circles. And then circle the arms in front, hugging the tree, rounding out the arms, then the arms open. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions, and they float across like clouds in the sky. When you get to the corner, the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds, softening the shoulders, the neck, the face, and the eyes. Soften the jaw, using only what you need. All right, one more time, drift across. This time the top hand makes a hook. The bottom hand comes up, and the bottom hand floats across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again, we call this single whip. The hand floats across, palm turns out, and you can keep going just like that. Or this time, if you like, you can step in as the hand comes up, and then step out as it floats across. One more time, on this side, single whip. And then release the hook, the hand drifts over, wave hands like clouds, taking your time as you step in, drifting across, letting go, and breathing. This time the top hand makes a hook, bottom hand comes up, floats across, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. And if you like, this time you can step in as the hand comes up, and then step out as it floats across. All right, one more time, single whip. And then release the hook, the hand drifts over, wave hands like clouds, taking your time as you step in, drifting across. Just really letting go of any tension you don't need as we learn to move like nature with effortless ease. And we'll drift across a few more times like a moving meditation. Just tuning into the body, feeling the sensations. One more time, wave hands like clouds. And then both hands float down. They circle in front, hugging the tree. And then shift all your weight over to one side and step in, step out to the corner, and as you step out, the arms open, the front knee bends. Then the front knee begins to straighten as you shift back, crossing the wrists, then hinge from the hips, keeping the spine long. The arms float out to the sides. Cross the wrists again, shift forward. The front knee can bend, the arms can open. We call this the butterfly. So hinging from the hips, once again, keeping the spine long. You don't have to go very low. Just being kind to yourself, please. Cultivating compassion. One more time, the butterfly. Take a bow, flutter the wings, cross the wrists, and open. This time, step the front foot back in, hug the tree, shift all your weight over and step in. Step out to the other corner, the arms open, front knee bends. Then shift back as the front knee straightens, cross the wrists, hinge from the hips, the arms float out to the sides. Cross the wrists again, shift forward, and open. It's like we're receiving, and then bowing in gratitude. Cross the wrists, shift forward, and open one more time, the butterfly. Take a bow, spread the wings. Cross the wrists, and open. Beautiful. Step the front foot back in, hug the tree. Take your time. From here, the arms open. The hands float down, then the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the sides, the fountain. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. How much can you let go as we learn to move like water, soft but powerful? Breathing in, breathing out one more time, the fountain. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree. You know, I love the hugs. And then from here, the arms turn, one hand on top of the other. Then this hand drops down, toss away. The hand waves in towards the heart and then moves forward, right towards me. Other side, toss away. The hand waves in and then presses forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind, creating focus and clarity, breathing in, breathing out. You can even lean into it if you like, just feeling the flow. One more time, repulse monkey. This time both hands float over to the side, and they drift down and they brush out to the corner. They circle all the way around and then out to the other corner, making a figure 8 right in front of the body, polishing the table as if your hands are gliding on a nice smooth surface, making it shine. Gentle rotation, shifting the weight. One more time, polishing the table. And the arms float down, circle in front, hugging the tree. From here, the arms open wide, the hands float down by the sides. Then reverse direction with the arms, they float all the way up and over, the backs of the hands face each other, then spiral the hands down the center. Back out to the sides and up as we nourish the 3 treasures, the mind, body, and breath. Breathing in, breathing out, spiraling the arms down the center. One more time, nourishing the 3 treasures. Then the arms float behind. They scoop forward, all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. The bathing breath. Breathing in as you gather, breathing out. You can even imagine this healing energy washing through the body, giving us healing and vitality. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the bathing breath. And the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And this hand floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time both hands float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down. Then circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body, coming all the way around and under, back up to the heart and down. One more time, opening the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart for self-compassion. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling the sensations in the body. Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. And stick around for a few more if you can. I wanted to share with you your poem of the day. All right, so today's poem is one that I made called A Shift of Compassion. I once was told a fallacy. To be the best would set me free. They said success would make me whole, a shining star, a worthy soul. But then I learned a kinder way, a path to practice every day, a letting go right from the start, to act and speak from a loving heart, a softness to the child inside, a place to unmask and no longer hide, releasing the need for external success. I now walk with mindful gentleness. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please type in the comments how you're feeling right now. Love hearing about your experience and to connect. All right, and if you did like this session, today is part of our free monthly Tai Chi calendar program. So just click the first link in the video description below to get the latest monthly clickable calendar to follow along every day with the new Tai Chi Flow, or just hop in anytime during the month. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Peace.